Welcome to Withdraw Consent. I'm Victor. He's Jack. Today we're going to talk about Trump and his issues with the ballots.
Yeah, being taken off the ballot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a reference to an article below that talks about this. It kind of gives you all the good information. But there's a trial going on right now in Colorado. He's also got lawsuits in Minnesota and Michigan to take him off the ballot of that state, right? Do you know that guy running for president called John Anthony Castro?
No.
Okay. Well, he filed a lawsuit, and that's what this article's about that I linked you to. And it got to the Supreme Court, and they basically turned down his case. And he's running for president as a Republican, so he's a real Republican, but he's sued to get Trump off the ballot because of insurrection.
Oh.
You know, so they're trying to say 14th Amendment. 14th Amendment came out after the Civil War, and it says, hey, you wage it. I'm going to read it to you. You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This is Section 3, 14th Amendment. No person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or under any state who, having previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States or as a member of any state legislature or as an executive or judicial officer of any state to support the Constitution of the United States shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof.
Okay.
Congress, by a vote of 2/3, can remove that disability. So they're saying when he said peacefully, you know,
Right.
they're saying that was insurrection.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we just made a video about Trump and his new war platform.
Yep.
You know, he's guns out, you know, we're going full Bush war machine. But there's what I want to talk about this is there's so many people who are pro-Trump, right? Who are just, I used to be, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I used to wear the hat in California, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't blame you if you are. But there's so many, there's tons of gun nuts who are, you know? Nobody's protesting the trial going on in Colorado right now.
Right.
There's not dudes out there in full tactical gear with signs that say representation or revolution.
Right.
They're threatening to take your representation. You know what I'm saying? Nope.
Everything's good.
Does that blow your mind though?
Kind of, but it goes back to those don't tread on me flags. As long as you have your guns, then they can do anything they want to you. And everyone's fine with it.
It's just amazing.
It's incredible.
To me. Because you could go and, like, for example, we went to a protest in Berkeley, you and I.
Yeah.
And you said, here are the ground rules. I'm not fighting people.
Yeah.
You know, of course, if somebody jumped on you, you get them. But it's not like, hey, go over there. There's a scrum. Let's go get in it. You know what I mean? You can go to a protest with a gun and just do that. Now, of course, if a mass shooter came out, you would try to get them.
Sure.
Obviously, you've trained for that. But you're not actually going to kick in any doors. If people do, you're going to walk away.
Right.
I'm not with them, you know? Nope, don't even go. It just blows my mind.
Right.
You know? Colorado, letting us down.
Well, they got the legalized weed, and maybe they're just happy with their weed.
Yeah. So basically what's going to happen is that they're going to attempt to take them off the ballot. They don't have the power to take them off the ballot because it's a federal election. They only have the power of how they run. How are the ballots submitted? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I just think it's outside of their power. You could say it's Secretary of State. I heard, I didn't find a source for this, but in one state, they're suing the Secretary of State of that state and saying you can't put Trump on the ballot. So Trump's lawyers say that he can, and they say, get out of here. You don't know standing. You're not being sued. It's a mockery.
Right.
You know? And then basically they're like, even if they get him off states like California, right? Say they get him off California, he wasn't going to win California anyways.
Right.
But now in the popular vote, he's millions of less.
Right.
So that they could say, hey, you know, Trump got 50 million, Biden got 3 bazillion, and Trump still won, not 3 bazillion. But you know what I mean?
Sure.
Because he won the electoral college, and everybody would be like, election's fake.
Yeah.
Like, no, I mean, you did cheat all the way through it.
Right.
Beginning to end, you know? So it's just like, when they rigged the election in 2020, 100% rigged it.
Right.
Because we can see the video from Georgia. It's still on Rumble. Both of us have it downloaded on multiple sources.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen?
Nothing.
Yeah. But, hey, we could just vote our way out of tyranny.
We'll vote harder in 2028.
Oh, 2028.
That's the
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so completely don't give up. Give up on having a solution within the system. Give up on Trump. He's still better than the other guy. I'll tell you, hands down, he's still better than Biden. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And so if you want to do lesser evil, go do lesser evil. I'll probably do third party lesser evil on mine just to try to give him a boost, you know? But I'm saying, don't say we can save the union in 2024.
Right.
That's nonsense.
The people don't want to save it. I mean, they don't want to do. They don't.
Right.
Not even willing to go protest this.
Not even willing to go protest.
Right.
Yeah, it's shocking. There should be so many people there.
So many.
I'm guessing it's a lady because they're just the worst, you know? Not women, but I'm talking about, you know, that liberal white woman. This is what I'm imagining. You know, just the worst thing in the world. And that's I was being racist, misogynistic. You know the person I'm talking about, though.
Right?
And it's like, should be scared to go to work. And I'm not saying go threaten her, but I'm saying from what you're doing, the equal and opposite reaction should be nothing.
Right?
It should be it should be. Okay, and then the lady refused to recuse herself, the judge, right?
Okay.
She had donated money to a PAC, right? And the PAC's job is not to support Democrats. It's to get Republicans removed from office who had any participation in January 6th. That's the PAC's job. To do the thing that the guy is on the trial for to see if he can take it off the ballot.
Okay.
It's biased. It's like being a member of NAMBLA and then saying, I can fairly adjudicate a child pedo case.
Right.
You can't. You're high-fiving that dude.
Right.
You're in the group. Nobody cares.
Right. I don't even know what to say.
We'll win on appeal. It'll go to the Supreme Court. Do you remember what happened Texas v. Pennsylvania when they went to Supreme Court? Remember the story about this 2020 election? The big lawsuit where all the states were against all the states?
Was no standing again? Or was
well, the rumor is that never before heard was the assistants outside and heard the Supreme Court justice there yelling, but there'll be riots.
Right.
You know how that would work? If you were out there protesting right now, you know what I mean? The Attorney General of Pennsylvania would be looking at it right now and being like, I think they're going to kill that lady over in Colorado. I ain't doing this.
Right.
There'll be riots.
Right.
I'm not saying go riot either.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Because riots are untargeted and nonsensical, though they're effective, apparently.
Right.
You know, and we're not monkeys, you know.
Right.
We don't do monkey things. Anyways, I've been so offensive this episode.
We've hit everyone pretty much.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Not sorry. I'm really not.
You want to mention the bankers or?
Dang bangers. No. Okay, so that's what I got, though. But it's just an absurd situation.
Just absurd clown world.
Maybe it's a positive thing. Maybe so many people who are the hardcore people. Like if you're watching this, you're not the CNN dude.
Right.
You're
unless you're hate watching.
I mean, I watch some clips of Tucker, but I'm not like.
Yeah.
And he is moving. I get that he's moving in the right direction. But maybe all the people who were like really gung-ho, like the January 6th people, you know, and stuff like that. Like the real ones, though. And the people watching this are all like, there's no hope in the solution. There's no solution in the system.
Right.
I'm not going over there. I'm not taking a gun. I'm not getting on camera. I'm not getting my car on camera 2 blocks down when I walk down with a mask and then they reverse. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean?
Totally.
Or it could be suppression by the FBI when they did the domestic terrorism. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It could be that's scaring people who actually believe in Trump. I wonder, what do you guys think? Which one's more likely? That it's FBI suppression of domestic terrorism that keeps people from protesting? Or that it's the best hardcore people in the country believe that there's no solution within the system?
Yeah, I would go with the second one, personally.
If it's the second one, where are they gathering? I mean, we got a couple hundred people here on our channel, you know? But like, where are they gathering? Because you got to coalesce and they're not.
But even though we've got viewers, are we really gathering? You know, like you're saying, like where are these people gathering? We're communicating.
We're communicating, but I'm saying we're in negotiations with multiple people to come on our show who are just people who put comments and emails and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's gathering.
Okay, that's fair.
A section of our new episode ideas is just coming from people watching.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I get it that it's not physical gathering.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So come to the site at the hotel where the FBI has it. No, just kidding. Just kidding. This is getting ridiculous. Okay.
All right. Well, if you made it through all this and you're not offended, then you must be our people. Or
you're an extremist.
Right.
You're pretty extreme.
Definitely extreme. So welcome to the dark side or whatever, the good side.
The white side. We'll
just keep going, man. We're gonna get a strike one day.
Yeah. Eventually.
All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you're willing to come back and watch another video, and we'll see you then.